What is the issue, Kitty? What? Oh, wow. Good morning, you guys. Early Sunday morning vibes. Hello. So I am over here doing like a empathic healing, and what in the world is it? What is it? So I'm doing an empathic healing um, candle, and I wanted to come and speak about um, picking up on stuff psychically in the spirit, which is what I hate. I do not like for people to have negative thoughts about me. And I noticed that my father has a lot of negative thoughts about me. You can tell, listen at my cat. What is it? So I normally wake up in the morning and I'm in a very good mindset. And typically, if I don't, I know that something is wrong. And I know that somebody is possibly either psychically attacking me, thinking about me in a negative way. And so I'll throw my cards. And this is the struggle that empaths don't like to talk about because people think that we're crazy, and we're not. So I was picking up on some negative thoughts, and spirit said that they were coming from my father, and I believe it. Um, so I believe it because the last time I spoke to my father, he was talking really negatively, like he's. And I even told him, I said, you need to quit talking so negatively, straight up, straight up. Like he was so negative the last time I spoke to him. And I'm sorry, I feel that you have a responsibility to your kids to not be negative, to be positive, to give them some kind of inspiration. And I would rather, if somebody, because I checked the cards and what it said was that he was having anxiety or something. And it's like, or maybe even feeling guilt or listen, let your kids move on. Okay, just move on. Goodness gracious. My father is a Virgo, which Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is communication. And both of my parents were Virgos, and I noticed that I was picking up on like their thought, because you always have that connection to your parents. And so for me, I have trained myself. I have retrained myself on how I deal with life and the stimulation of life and spirits. And so I wake up every day with a affirmation: I am free from fear and doubt, casting want and misery out, knowing now all good supply ever comes from realms on high. I am the hands of God's own fortune, treading forth the treasures of light, now receiving full abundance to supply each need of life. So I say that affirmation every morning, every day, if I have to, if I need to. Okay. If you're a person that just thinks negatively all the time, it's Like it was depressing. Like I felt like this depressing energy when I got up this morning, and spirit said it was coming from my father. And so I don't know if he's sick. Like I know that he had been suffering, he had been dealing with cancer. And see, he's the first one to say, "Oh, well, all that new age stuff," because he's Christian. Well, and I'll say, well, why don't you do some positive affirmations or light some healing candles on yourself or take some herbs, burn some herbs. Well, I'm Christian and we're not allowed to do all of that. Like, since when are Christians not allowed to? Since when? Like, I've never heard of that. Like, witchcraft in a sense of like manipulation. I guess Christians are not supposed to do that, but the Bible doesn't say that you can't heal yourself naturally. Yeah, but like, do you feel that too, Trinity? Because it's crazy. It's crazy. And see, I know I'm 100% correct. And like, I'm like, stop thinking about me, dude. I'm good. I'm good in life. Don't project your negative crap to me either. Like, and the problem is that he never calls. He's one of those real bad hermit types. But he's the hermit in the reverse position. He's not the hermit in the upright position. He's not. So yeah, I can hear some, or either he was talking about me, either talking about me, thinking about me. Listen, I'm sorry that you're so negative and that you look at everything negative, but I'm good. I'm happy in life, you know? So I'm gonna ask spirit if I need to block off my psychic empathic. See, being an empath is very different from being a psychic empath. Like, I don't choose to be negative. I burn lemongrass and St. John's wort, and I do things to bring good spirits in. I don't do things to bring bad spirits. You know what I'm saying? So I yeah, and it's definitely my father because he's been doing that shit to me for years. Yeah, I hate that. I absolutely do. Good morning, Black Karma. Good morning, y'all. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm taking the left hand path in life. I'm not on that negativity crap. I'm not, like, and he internally is on that negative. So that's why I don't talk to my father. But maybe I should speak to him, but it does no good because he feels like I'm his kid and he shouldn't have to listen to me. So that's why I don't say nothing to him. What kitty? What kitty? That's a bad kitty. What kitty? That's a bad kitty. Shoot, and for years and years, I've been training my brain for positivity. I've always been a positive person, but like I don't like as far as being an entrepreneur, as far as money. He's worried about money. I'm not worried about money, Dad. What? Why are you being so bad, Kitty? Come here. Come here. I need to. Do you ever pick up on her like karmically or empathically in spirit though? Like, it's just like, why don't you just be a more positive person? Why? Like, it'll drive you nuts. Yes, and you know what? Jacob woke up talking about, Mama, you scratched me. I said, no, I did not. Yes, you did. I'm like, oh, I swear to Goddess, I did not scratch him, like not even accidentally. Like I don't know what the hell he was tripping off of, but it was just so random. And yeah. So in other words, I feel like my father is like a mental stalker. I feel like my father did not really pay much attention to me spiritually until I came out of the broom closet. And then that's when he started to become a little bit obsessive. And I'm like, dude, like I like to relax and chill. He's probably up getting ready to go to church. And like I'm about to ask Spirit, what was he thinking about when he was thinking about me? Because I know for a fact that my father was thinking about me, and I know it was negative. And it's like, well, why though? Like my life is not negative, hon. What was he thinking about? So he was definitely thinking about my mother, the hermit reversed, the judgment card. See, judging me. The judgment reversed, the world card reversed, and the four of pentacles reversed. Like this is called a parent that doesn't know how to let go of his daughter. Straight the fuck up. Like, seriously. I hate that. And yeah. Thank you, Greg Lancaster. Good morning to you too. Have a great day too. Have a positive day. I'm about to burn some lemongrass and some dandelion leaf because I know for a fact that he had been battling stomach cancer too. Well, guess what? Thinking negatively about me ain't gonna help that situation. Kitty, where did you go? Did you go back here? Did you get out of my closet? You know I don't want you in this closet, kitty. Okay, anyway, our primitive thinking parents did not actually consider that their thoughts could affect us, especially if you're thinking about me very deeply, like, and instead of thinking negatively, why don't you just call and see how I'm doing? You don't want to talk though. Like, well then, quit thinking about me and projecting your crap to me. That's your issue, talking to the Lord about me. Talk to the Lord about yourself. I'm good with the Lord. I am, seriously. Like, I seriously think I'm going to block my empathic energy because I can't do anything for you if you are being negative. Like, no. So, yeah, I hate that. My mother was the same way, but not as bad as he is. But my mother was the same exact way. God, it's very annoying. Not to make me a smoke stick. Got some peppermint, some dandelion. I'm gonna sage out the house. And I think I'm gonna do my exorcism incantation too. Because them negative, in the reason why he has so many negative thoughts, the reason why anybody has negative thoughts is because of like mind parasites or demons or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your own demons. Quit projecting that crap onto me because I get up every day positive. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing but, I mean, I don't know. And, also another thing, whatever problems that him and my mother had, well, it's not my problem because I wasn't the problem. I'm grown. I'm damn near 50. Now, I could see if I was 16 or 15 and he was worried about me, but I'm damn near 50 years old, dude. Like, trust me, I don't like you. You're making it, and that's how they can make things worse for you. That's why you got to be conscious about this stuff that's coming in through spirit because, I don't like it. And I know for a fact that it was some kind of spiritual attack because my cards don't lie to me. They don't. If it were not, and if it were me, my cards would have told me, my spirits would have told me. They said, no, you just having some issues. Or like but they specifically pointed to him because they brought up the King of Wands, which is my father. So I asked, I said, is this my father? Is this? And then I asked by name and they said, yes. I don't know about music. I don't keep up with new music, especially rap music. I listen to the oldies and stuff. But as far as with movies, I think somebody was telling me that Spider-Man came out and that it was a pretty good movie. That it was a good movie. Trying to think of anything else. I just didn't. I didn't feel like going through the rigmarole of drawing a bath. I don't always feel like taking spiritual baths. And then so my father is a Christian, right? He doesn't realize that he does unintentional magic. His thoughts, his words, his energy, so everybody does it. Be careful what you think about people. That's My father is a negative thinker and a negative talker. I know this for a fact. Last time I spoke to him, he was just extremely negative, and I told him, I said, you need to quit talking so negatively. And he hung up the phone in my face. He did. Oh, thank you, Greg. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate the compliment, sweetie. Now, I am going to drink me some tea today, and I'm just wondering if I need to. Listen, I want to enjoy the holidays. I do. I want to enjoy the holidays. I do not want to be like it. I don't want to think negatively. So I think I'm a block spirit. Should I block off my empathic skills to people, to certain people, to negative people? I'm sorry, guys. I can't. Yep. hmm You said no, I shouldn't. I don't. Or are you saying something else? I don't know. Because sometimes when y'all answer, listen, I am an empath and I can hear people from miles and miles and miles away. I can feel people from miles and miles and miles away. And I don't want to, like, I'm already dealing with enough. I'm dealing with my children. He's not my child. He's supposed to be the father. He's supposed to know how to figure this shit out. How am I going to be like, I am an empath, which means that I don't know. Negativity is actually pretty debilitating for me. It really is. Too much negativity, especially in my house. I'm at my house. I'm at home. I'm not out in the streets. I'm not I'm in the house. Like I like what's there to be negative about? You should get some Waffle House, Greg. That's what I'm saying. Not block my gifts, but block them from certain people from like too much negativity. Because I know for a fact that it's like I don't know. I feel like he has anxiety, and instead of him dealing with his own anxiety, he assumes that it's my anxiety. It's like, no, dude, that's you. Like I don't have anxiety. I'm good. I was doing root chakra meditation and just everything. I don't deal with anxiety. I don't have anxiety. I beat anxiety when I was like 18 years old. So I don't have no anxiety. Okay, trust me. And I don't worry about bills. I don't worry about bills. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I just manifest what I need through my company. That you're not gonna and you know what? If it's ever a time where I feel like I can't pay a bill on time, I just freaking call them and say, "Hey, can I get some time to pay this bill?" Like, what the hell? So I think that that's one of the things that he was worried about was money. What does that have to do with me? Like you need to learn how to do better, I guess. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm still under attack, but to be honest with you, like it's mainly I'm just gonna be honest, it's mainly family, people like my father. It's mainly people like him. Because other people you really don't have much of a connection with like that, but like he's actually been on he's been doing like I've been sensing like negativity coming from him for like at least like 6 months hardcore, like hard body, like dude. So yeah, I am gonna block that from people like him. In fact, I'm gonna do it right now. Sometimes I just light a candle. Oh, I meant to show y'all this protection and healing oil. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this stuff is good. This stuff is really, really good. It's chocked full of herbs. It's really, really good stuff. Play the lottery. Ooh, I don't gamble. You play the lottery. That stuff is not good for the mindset. How come I can't click? There we go. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. No judgment though, Greg. No judgment. I consecrate this candle, cleanse it of all negative energies, and I charge it to block off my psychic empath skills to negative people. I'm sorry. You won $2,000 at the casino a few months ago. Well, that's good, hon. But I just still think that that's not a good spirit to have on you. It's not. Okay. I don't want to have to work through nobody else's emotions unless it's a client. Like I get paid to do stuff like that for real. Like I and then especially when you okay, it would be different if my father was open to some of my natural healing practices, but he's not. People that typically and that's so weird. And then also to protect me from psychic attacks cuz that's a psychic attack. That's a psychic attack when somebody's thinking about you and then I was getting all kind of weirdness yesterday, like people making weird phone calls to me and stuff, and I just ignored that. But we're gonna nip this in the bud right now, right here, right now. Because I normally don't I don't I don't drink at all. You know what I'm saying? But like the energy was so toxic that I felt like I needed a damn drink. And my father has gone through some alcoholism too. So I'm just tired of being negatively affected by because I don't know why I'm always picking up on my father in spirit, always. Drives me nuts. Cause I ain't on that. Like, and you know what? I already know that he's stuck in the past. Spirit already told me because the four of swords came up in the reverse position, which means that I feel that he's very intranquil. He knows how to pretend that he's okay, but he's not. He's not okay. Not mentally, not spiritually. Will he listen to his daughter, who is a high priestess? Nope. He won't. He won't listen to me. Trust me. Everything I say to him will go in one ear and out the other. And he'll be like, well, you don't tell me what to do. Because I told him on the phone, I said, you're too negative. I mean, every single thing that we spoke about on the phone, he was just negative, negative, negative. I was like, look, dude, like, you need to get your mind right for real. And it's a lot of people that need to get their mind right, though. I got some strange phone calls yesterday, and I was like, man, I feel real sorry for you. Like, God bless you. Seriously, I didn't even say anything. I am so sorry if you are suffering. Maybe you should do better. Maybe you should be a better person. I don't know. And if you are a parent, don't your kids don't want to deal with your negativity. Because I'm not a negative person. If anybody that's throwing negative energy at me, you're being blocked and binded from my mind, my body, and my spirit. I don't care if you call me, I don't care if you text me, I don't care if you write me. I am blocking your shit because it ain't my fault. Even especially if you're like a stalker or something, it ain't my fault that you decided to stalk me. You need to control your fucking self. Matter of fact, y'all want a free complimentary exorcism incantation? Regna Terde Cantata Deo Soliti Sadanos. Regna Terde Cantata Deo Soliti Varadia. Cali Deus Deus Terre, Humiliter Majeste, Gloriae Tue Supplicamus. Ut ab omni infernalium spiritum poteste. Quail and deception nequitia. Ominous fallace libera nos dominantes. Exorcismus u ominous amunda. Ominous satanica potestis ominous incursio. Infernalius adversary omnis legio. Omnis in congressi diabolica. Ab insidious diaboli libera nos dominantes. Ut coventam secura TB libertate severde facius te ragamus adinos. Ut inimica sancte circulare hemerlare dignaris te ragamus adinos. Terribilis deus centerios way. Cernunos ipse traderit virtutum plebes away. Aradia ipse fortitudinum plebes. Benedictus Deus Gloria Patri, Benedictus Deo Matri Gloria Blessi. We'll ask for spirits to bring in positive energy, positive spirits. Let me see what I write on here. So I am only open to positivity, honestly. My clients are not bad because obviously when my clients come to me, they are acknowledging the issue and they're doing something positive. But like just to sit there and just be negative, nah, Jamila don't deal with that kind of crap. And it's the holidays, I don't want to deal with negative people. Like, what the hell? So yesterday when I got those two disturbing, is gracious. Somebody had called and said, don't nobody want her stupid services. Like, oh, but honey, but you need it. I swear to God, as y'all was like, oh, but honey, you need it so bad. Because what are you calling me for? About you, so I can laugh at you like, are you possessed by demons or something? I'll send your demons back to you. Yeah. Hey, Nay and Palve. Hello. Greg, I have grown kids and I still buy them Christmas stuff. I don't know how. You're a rotten Mr. Grinch. We ought to listen to that song, y'all. Okay, so I'm pouring some of my protection healing oil. It doesn't really have a smell to it because I didn't put any essential oils in it. I just put herbs in this one. So it just smells like oil. It doesn't smell like anything in particular. And I'm consecrating this candle for real. Y'all better do it. I'm telling you, because I'm sorry, people have got to learn how to deal with their negativity better. Seriously, whatever it is that you're dealing with, and then to call my business and say, nobody wants her stupid services. Like, but you need it, boo boo. You need it, boo boo. And we're going to consecrate this candle to bring me uplifted spirits, good spirits. Yeah, I don't. And then when I have an issue or a problem, oh God, I just solve it. I don't sit and go, oh my God, I'm going to sit here and obsess about this problem 10 years. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. And it's probably because, see, whatever issue that I have, well, I just solve the issue with magic. That's what I do. I don't sit there and obsess over this and that for 12 hours straight and go through changes. I don't. And see I'm just saying that for all of y'all. Like, seriously, it's nothing wrong with that. Okay. It's nothing wrong with that. Like, it is what it is. Either you know or you don't know. If you don't know, I feel bad for you. I do. I feel bad for you that you don't know. Yeah, but it was kind of funny though. It's not funny it wasn't funny at the time because it was just like, God, heal the world, make it a better place. For real. Shit. Like, that's ridiculous. But get my catnip too. Where is my catnip at? And people will say, I'm not doing anything to her. She's crazy. Why'd you call my phone then? Like, they'll like but that actually didn't bother me, to be honest with you. I just kind of deleted the messages and put and stopped thinking about it. What was bothering me was what I woke up to this morning, which was, negative thoughts, and that's the one thing that I can't stand about religious folk. Because funny how on Sunday morning they thinking about me because I'm a witch, but it's like it's you. You're the one that needs to deal with you, not me. Like, everybody is responsible pretty much for themselves. If you don't want to believe in my spiritual practices, then don't. Why obsess over it like they obsess over it? Probably because they need cleanses. I just did a cleanse on myself last week. I'm gonna do another one. And then I need to light up my protection jar too. Okay, let me light this candle. And I'm sorry, as far as income and money, I control my own money. I control when I make money and when I don't. So I don't have no reason to be sitting up here obsessing about money either. Yes, I'm getting like a bunch of followers on Instagram for some reason. All of a sudden I'm getting a bunch of followers every day. And I think it's because I started subbing to some other people on there, and maybe people saw them. I don't know. But I know that I started getting a lot of Instagram followers and stuff. So, my stuff is growing. I'm good. And so that's why I said everybody needs a feasible side business. Even if you have a job, you need something else that you're doing to draw in extra income then. Okay. I truly believe in that. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. But then people will start to feel guilt. Why do you feel guilt? Just because you want to earn some extra money. You feel guilty because of it? Oh, I'm trying to be humble. No, hun, it's making you miserable. Okay. But money is a frequency. It really is. Money is a frequency. And a lot of people just don't get that. Like, they really don't. They don't understand how to manifest it. Like, for me, if I feel that I need some money, and I'm okay, let me give y'all a little secret real quick. Okay. I don't mind sharing, but it's not about the frequency, but it will help. It will help. Some people like I can imagine that there are some Christians, and then I'm gonna call to Saint Michael, Metatron, and Saint Raphael for protection and healing. But if you have an obstacle, like if I ever have any kind of money obstacle, I call the Lord Ganesha. Like, I don't sit there and obsess over it, but there is this Jupiter frequency. It's called Jupiter frequency. Just search Jupiter money frequency, and it's got like a picture of a man's head, and it's like money coming off the head. Just listen to that. That's how I did. That's how I deal with it. This is what it sounds like, y'all. Yeah, I don't do the worry thing. I don't do that. I just ask the universe for what I want and I receive it abundantly. I'm serious, yeah. I'm serious about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I don't mean to, like, I'm honestly not trying to be like facetious or whatever or evil towards my father, but the way that he talks, like, I growing up, I remember him saying to himself, if I had no bad luck, if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have none at all. So my father would say that often. I remember growing up hearing him say that. Now, why would you tell yourself that? That's like negative reinforcement to your own self. Why not say, I am going to have very good luck today? Okay. I can see all obstacles in my way, but I'm going to have good luck today. I'm going to, good things are going to happen for me today. I am going to heal myself today. Positive things. And so I didn't realize until I got older, and I would just think back to some of the stuff that he would say. And I'm like, dude, like, no wonder you're going through it. Like, look at the way you talk to yourself. Look at, so you just can't tell yourself that. You have to be able to think positively. Those are big facts. That's how I manifested. Like, I was sitting in a hotel room and I needed like 5 grand to move into this house. And I sat there and I just focused and, looked at something that I enjoyed on the television and, did my money work, and the money came in very quickly. It was no problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was very lucky. And it just, I don't know, like, it just, when you get stuck in an enslaved mind, that's not good. I haven't taken allergy medicine in like over a week also, but I'm glad that I'm doing that because any kind of medication will just cause like an oppression or a suppression. And I have been kind of sneezing the past couple of days, but you know, so I get even more sensitive. Like right now, what this frequency is making me think is, it's in my head, is that every debt that I have is already paid. Like the money is definitely guaranteed to me. So this is a very powerful frequency. Let me try to link it to y'all in case y'all need it. But I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all already know. I don't look at bills as, oh, this world is the devil, and I just da 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 da. I just say, you know what, I already got the money. Okay, no harm to none. It is done. Bam, and it just is done. You know what I'm saying? It just and I feel that if more people would try to be that way, that they could definitely see the difference. So this morning I was playing some brain healing frequencies as well, because you know what, negativity can actually give you brain damage. It can give you, that's a damaged brain right there, when you can't do nothing but think and talk negatively like that. Like, you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. But they say when it comes to, listen, religion and spirituality, to me, it's the same, but it can be very different. It's very different. So, for example, if you have certain spiritual beliefs, like what I believe in, that's a lot different from just being religious. I can sit here and say all day, I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, but it can I guess I could ask Jesus, like, hey, can you give me this, or give me that, and that's fine to do that. But why does it have to come from like why sit and obsess over it for hours and hours? I just feel like people waste too much time on some dumb stuff about it for hours thing. Obsessing ain't gonna Obsessing is very different than manifesting. Especially once I do spell work, I've already manifested it, and I'm not going to sit and think about it. Like, when you do any kind of spell work, you have to just, it's done and that's it. And just, go do something else. Go play some jacks or something, play some, video games or something. You know what I'm saying? I like to play June's Journey, or either just relax and watch a movie, drink some tea, do something. And that's how you get cancer. Don't y'all think that negative thinking and like just negative shit, like, to me, I believe that that causes cancers? And I'm like, no wonder you got, but because my father was battling stomach cancer a few years ago. I'm like, well, your negative speaking is not going to help that, you know. Hey, Zenaida, good morning. I tell you what, I'm in the mood for this morning is some yoga. I'm gonna have me some tea and do some yoga. Do it early. That to me is how you self-inflict yourself with wounds, is when you speak negatively to yourself. So anyway, I'm about to get out of here in a minute, y'all. Have me some tea. I think I might make me some dandelion tea. Y'all know that dandelion tea is good for the stomach. Strawberry, blessed thistle is really good for healing the body, the mind, the spirit. So I'm gonna have me some tea this morning. And maybe I'll record a quick tea video, a recipe that I do. But you can work yourself into an early grave like that. You know, I try to be very understanding and patient, though, especially with men. You know, I realized like a year ago that a lot of men were more afraid of the Toyota Corolla virus than women. And that's because when men get a cold, like if they get a cold, oh, they dying. They dying. Like, oh God, I have a cold. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. Am I lying? Men, if they get a flu, oh, they be all messed up. They be like, oh God, and so when you think about the symptoms of the Toyota Corolla, and when you think that it's coming from a man, which is Dr. Fossey, I believe if Dr. Fossey was a female, I believe that the nation would have been healed from the Toyota Corolla. Okay. I truly believe that because, I remember having the Toyota Corolla in 2019. I had it. Okay. In 2019 is when I caught it. And what it does was it made me feel like I couldn't like my chest was real tight and like I couldn't breathe. Like it was so weird. And so what I did was I took Robitussin. Okay. Uh Robitussin is a very good thing. I didn't do anything natural because I was at I had herbs and stuff, but I went ahead and took some because it was really bad. Like I was like, oh God, like it does tend to block up the lungs, but you gotta be able to relax. Okay. You gotta be able to relax and just open up your own lungs. You know what I'm saying? You can actually do that. So, but men, they're just like, oh God, I'm gonna die. And it's like, no, you can't think that way. So then people were having anxiety because of it as well, which is even worse. It makes it worse. It makes the symptoms worse for you to, yeah. So and I'm not, I'm humble. Like, I'm very thankful when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh, thank you, God. You woke me up this morning. Thank you. I got air in my lungs. I can breathe. I can move around. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a blessing. Hello. So I don't know. Like I tend to look at things different and I take things differently than other people. I'm so sorry that I'm like that. All right. I'm getting my tea recipe together. Ooh, I'm gonna put a little bit of valerian root in this too. Um, I'm gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna do a recipe video for a tea. So this one's gonna be good. So I'll put up that video, but I wish more people would listen. I remember my uncle. He's another one. An example is my uncle. Right after my mother had passed away, he had he got sick and he went into the hospital and he was saying that he was having heart problems. And so I was trying to tell him things that would like heal his heart. And he was just like, I don't believe in any of that stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. It's like, okay. Yeah. But you believe in going to the hospital to have them open up your heart and put stuff in it and take stuff out? Okay. Okay. I don't argue with people, y'all. I don't argue with folks. I don't. I told him, I said, well, I believe in it and I'm healthy. This is what I told him. Not trying to be evil. Is that evil? I guess that's evil. I'm like, well, I believe in it and I'm healthy. That's just like if I have any kind of anxiety or angst or anything, I'll go outside and stand barefoot on the grass. And it tends to neutralize your energy in your body. So I don't know, like, I don't know what to tell people that don't. Okay, I was looking for my coffee cup. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all have a fantastic day, though. I will see y'all later. Thank you for listening. Hopefully, I help some people cope. Because God knows, especially right now, while we got all this stuff going on, nobody needs negativity. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. I'll check y'all later. That's one other thing I'm gonna do, y'all. Since what the energy I was picking up on was like very, very depressive spirits. And so I am gonna get my essential oil. It's called Ylang Ylang, and do some aromatherapy as well. So that's one other thing that you can do for yourself is that aromatherapy is really, really good because we are going to need it. I'm telling you, where's my coffee cup at? I'll catch y'all in a few minutes. I don't know. I may go live. That may be easier for me to show y'all if I go live. Okay, y'all. Peace.